What's up, everybody? Revival House Network presents. We got another commentary, and we're a little late on this, guys, but Zach and I wanted to honor Bill Cosby. Yeah, given the recent news that he is pretty much going down. And
he's a fucking rapist. Just say it.
He's going to die in jail, man.
You should just say it. He's a fucking rapist.
It's horrible, man. So he got convicted for 3 of the girls. He's expected to get 10 years. I don't think he's been officially sentenced yet. I don't think so.
He's gonna spend the last 2 weeks of his life in prison, baby.
You think someone's gonna pound his old ass?
I think that's about as long as he's got. He's an old decrepit fuck at this point.
He's pretty old, and like I said, he's expected to get 10 years for each crime, and he's expected to be allowed to serve them all like together, right, at the same time. So essentially he would only serve 10 years because they would run all which is weird how people do that though. And then honestly, who knows, for someone like him, he's the kind of guy that could probably get out on parole in 3, right? So, but still, the fact that we live in an era where Bill Cosby is going to be wearing an orange jumpsuit is nuts, because if this was in, say, like 1992 or whatever, and you try to tell me a bold-faced lie, a reasonable comeback would have been, oh yeah, and Bill Cosby's a rapist. Psh, go tell another tall tale. That would have made total sense. Because it's like we live in bizarro world. But we're going to watch Ghost Dad.
Motherfucking Ghost Dad. Oh my God. What the fuck are we thinking?
I don't know, but I can't think of too many movies that starred Bill Cosby. Obviously, there's a few, but this is the one that they would play on TV a lot, and it's family friendly. We would watch it at my family home and things like that. And so I've seen it quite a handful of times, kind of, sprinkled out throughout the years. And you've never seen it?
I've seen it once.
Once? Well, we're going to watch it again. I know it pretty well. My facts on it aren't like the greatest, like, behind the scenes shit. So if you want to get some shit pulled up regarding, some trivia, that'd be cool. But other than that, let's go ahead and get rolling, Zach. Should we do a 3, 2, 1 play in Bill Cosby speak? Is that possible? I don't know if I can do it.
Go for it, baby.
3, 2, 1, play.
Hell yeah.
Old school.
That was perfect. That was amazing.
I love the Eddie Murphy thing. What's the comedy special? Delirious?
I think so.
It was funny. Like, I got something to tell you.
It's Delirious or his other movie? Well,
not Raw. I think it was on Delirious because I looked it up on YouTube.
All right.
But yeah, so Universal 75th anniversary when this came out.
You think fucking Cosby agreed to do this movie because deep down he wishes he was a ghost dad so he could just be invisible and swoop in and fuck these chicks undetected and leave it before anybody notices?
He would have. Oh, Sidney Poitier directed this. Isn't that funny?
Sidney Poitier.
They call me Mr. Tibbs.
I don't even know who that is. I just know him from an episode of South Park where they made fun of him.
Oh, he was the first African American to win a Best Actor Oscar.
Oh, okay.
And I think he was the first one for a long time until Denzel came along. Literally, it was so few and far between. And he won for In the Heat of the Night, I think. I don't know if maybe not In the Heat of the Night. He might have won for Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. What's that movie?
Is that a sequel to the Look Who's Talking series?
I don't know. Maybe I'm getting the title wrong, but they remade the movie with Sidney Poitier with Ashton Kutcher and Bernie Mac. It's basically the story of a white girl that brings home a black guy to her family that she's seeing. And
does she pull out his big black cock and start stroking it in front of him? Well, they watch and jack off. I'd watch that.
Just shoots it all over the turkey.
Exactly. He gets his dick stuck in the turkey. And a Mr. Bean fucking shenanigans ensues.
Henry Mancini, probably no relation to Don Mancini. So yeah, family friendly thing. I think the general premise is he's a single dad. Their mother passed away. And
he raped her to death, I think.
Probably raped her to death. And It's not a big spoiler or anything if you guys haven't seen it, but obviously he's gonna die too and become a ghost.
He's gonna rape himself to death.
He's gonna rape himself.
See, we could make jokes about Cosby raping kids and stuff, and it won't be that bad because everybody hates him now.
We don't have to do the allegedly thing anymore. Allegedly, like he's officially been convicted. We are good to go. And nobody's gonna get mad at us for being insensitive because everybody's gonna be like, fuck Bill Cosby.
Fuck Cosby.
The Cos.
The Cos.
You think he's gonna have a prison name? The Cos?
The Wonderful Wizard of Cos. Him and the inmates should make like a porno parody of the Wizard of Oz. And he's the Wizard of Cos. And like, oh, just rub your cocks together and say there's no place like home.
Good night, Danny. What kind of kid wants to be a magician? What kind of a kid has posters of Harry Houdini on his wall? It's kind of weird. Even in this era, like he would have Michael Jackson up there and stuff.
A kid that wants to fucking make fools of everybody.
Like, it better not be magic. I mean, I don't know.
He wants to fucking just play these people for fools. He wants to get money, making them like, how'd you do that? Where'd it go? You really make it disappear, though?
Bill Cosby should want his kid to be just like fucking David Copperfield, because David Copperfield takes women back to his private island and rapes them, allegedly.
He made the elephant disappear.
he made the charges disappear too. I mean,
do you remember that those little specials where like he'd like come up to your TV screen and touch this card, pick a number, touch the card. I remember my babysitter would fucking watch that shit. She'd be like, "Oh my god, how you do it? How you do that?" Did you ever watch that show on Netflix? It's like breaking the magician's code or something.
Is that the guy with the fucking mask?
Yeah, the masked magician. He did tricks and then showed you how he did it. It was awesome. To make like a big thing disappear, they basically fucking had the entire, like, because they could only do it on TV. You should have noticed. And of course, they have him standing on a platform. He like puts a little thing. It's always set up a certain way so that the camera's on the dolly that he's standing on so that they can push it over. And then whenever he fucking moves the thing off, it's just, oh, they just went over to another spot. Fucking these tricksters.
I watched it once or twice. Uh-oh. So that's just a foreshadowing. See? They made it
think. And he's gonna rape the kid because she let the skate on the stairs?
Well, they're trying to trick you. Like, oh my god, is that how he gets it? But no, you gotta wait a little bit. Oh man, he did a bukkake on that cake. He's gonna make his kids eat it.
Dad is great. Make us chocolate cake.
Did I tell you about the time David Copperfield came into my father's restaurant?
No.
Okay, so David Copperfield came in and he ate at my father's restaurant. He brought in a big party with him. We're talking 100 people, right? Pretty much had a whole section or the whole restaurant like bought out. Anyway, they're all sitting together at these big tables, but David Copperfield is sitting isolated all by himself in a section far away at a table alone. It's really weird. And then he paid the entire check for everybody in a giant stack of like hot off the press, crisp $1 bills.
Crisp $1 bills?
$100 bill. It was really weird though. He's such a weirdo.
That was probably his leftover money from doing the movie Terror Train.
Oh, dude, I forgot all about that, man.
He was in Terror Train.
Yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
I remember that. Was he a magician before he was an actor, or?
Yeah, that's why he was hired, because he was a well-known magician.
He was well-known at the time.
He played a magician in the movie.
Yeah. Why does it know which one he broke in first?
I know which one Cosby broke in first.
Did your family ever have a station wagon, man?
I don't think so.
We had station wagons.
We've always had like a minivan.
Oh, it's look at that. Look at that is, man. It's Omar Gooding.
Who that?
Cuba Gooding Jr. Is that Cuba's brother? Let me see. Is that Omar Gooding? Let me see.
Cuba, you know what Cuba's best role is? Radio, when he played a fucking retard.
I thought you were going to say Snow Dogs. Or wait, is that the Paul Walker movie? 8 Below is the Paul Walker movie.
They need to fucking make a radio sequel.
Okay, so maybe that's not him, but it looks just like Omar Gooding. Omar Gooding was Cuba's brother, and he was on Wild and Crazy Kids.
How would I remember that? That's a long time ago.
And then he was also on Hanging with Mr. Cooper. You remember that show?
I didn't watch. I remember seeing some of it, but didn't. Like it was on that fucking Nick at Night for a while, for like a month.
Look at him eyeballing her, man. She's kind of hot.
Is that his wife in the movie?
No, his wife's dead. Oh wait, she looks better far away. And I'm also watching a low def video.
Mm-hmm. This isn't even widescreen.
No, it's not.
You think it'll get a Blu-ray release now that he's in prison?
No, I'm surprised Cosby Show's still on Amazon Prime.
It seems like around the time those allegations started is when it landed on Amazon Prime.
Oh, so I don't know.
Like it made me think, like, did the rice just become less expensive now?
It's still a good show, man. Can you separate the act from the actual man himself sometimes? The art?
I can, yeah.
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, it is weird, but the Cosby Show is a good show, man. Like, I don't want to not be able to enjoy that show if I ever decided I wanted to feel nostalgic and watch it.
Bill Cosby himself is still funny.
Yeah, and also too, it's kind of that thing where do you take out your aggression of one guy's actions on everybody else that worked on it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, should Malcolm Jamal Warner and his wife and all the people that were part of that show that also made it good? I mean, yeah.
He's gonna fucking die with all these guys.
It's funny, actually. You know what? It's right. I think people just sort of pick and choose what they want to, like, sort of cast out, because there's plenty of people that do bad things and we still kind of like let their media into our lives. It just depends on the figure.
I don't understand that people are like, I ain't watching that movie anymore because of that.
Do you think people stop watching movies like Lost Highway or Money Train because Robert Blake killed his wife? Or whatever movie you like that has Robert Blake?
I wouldn't.
I don't know. It's like I've never even considered that. Like whenever those movies come on TV, I'm like, oh, there's Robert Blake. Oh yeah, he killed his wife, and that's really it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's something about Bill Cosby. I think it's just because of the epic scale of Bill Cosby and the hypocrisy there is what makes it worse. I don't know.
You know what's really insensitive is fucking after Chris Benoit. You could go find fucking toys of Chris Benoit, and on the bottom it'll say this may be a choking hazard to small children. That's insensitive.
Oh. Did you pick that up from somewhere? That was funny.
That's an old joke, yeah. That's terrible, though.
Jeez, that's horrible, man. But the biggest thing, too, is Bill Cosby's a bigger deal just because he represented something huge in the black community. Right?
A big black cock.
Well, you know what I mean, though.
Exactly.
I mean, he was...
Would you let fucking the Cos drain his big black cock and balls full of jism into your schism?
No, man.
Would you let that happen?
No, I couldn't do it.
I gotta say, I probably would. Because it doesn't matter. If I didn't give out, he'd just give me a cocktail and he'd fuck me in my sleep. So you might as well do the Cosby.
Here's this crazy-ass cab driver, man. This is the guy that kills him right here. This guy that looks like Chris Christopherson.
Why'd he do that?
Mixed with Buck Flower.
Why does he do it?
Look at that green screen action.
That's amazing.
He's just crazy. Like he's a Charlie Manson looking dude.
That's what they decided to go with? That's how he dies?
Yeah, he's gonna fall. The car's about to get into a wreck. The car's gonna get into a wreck, and he's gonna try and get out of the car, but he's gonna end up falling off the bridge or something. Yeah, something like that.
Oh yeah, I remember that. So it's his own stupidity.
No, you'll see.
That dude looks like a friend of my parents when I was really young.
He's a Satanist.
I always wondered why the fuck they were always naked over a fire and chanting shit. That's probably why. One time they put me in this circle and they fucking cut me or something. It was weird.
Oh.
This chair is really distracting. It keeps just sinking. I think this is the last time I'm gonna lift it back up. If it goes back to the bottom, I'm gonna do the commentary all low to the ground.
It's funny, man. When I was a kid, I never really took notice of green screen stuff and cars, car scenes. But like now it's all I can look at.
I remember even when I was a little kid, though, I always noticed, like, why the fuck are they moving the steering wheel like that? You ever notice that? They always move it, like, completely, like, just retarded.
Yeah.
Like, if you did that, you'd be going all over the road.
Here it is. It goes.
How'd this guy get a job as a cab driver is what I want to know.
Yeah, I don't know. He's a total fucking tweaker, man.
He walks in looking like that. They're like, hired. Hire this man.
And the cab driver does not die.
That's because he's not a rapist. It's because he knew not to fucking open up a door when they're hanging over a bridge and walk out.
Look, he's
like this dipshit.
Yeah, he doesn't really know where he's at, obviously.
The fucking fact that he's tilting wasn't a giveaway.
Yeah, it's so fucking stupid.
I mean, he might have looked out the window, but you can't trust your eyes. It might look like you're over a bridge. But
he was technically closer to the door that would have led him onto the road when he was behind that guy's seat. Like, don't you think naturally he would have went to the door to the left? I don't know.
How are you gonna point out flaws in the logic of this great movie? And starring such a fucking leader of society, like such a nice guy that never did anything wrong.
Dude, why is he waiting? Dude, open that fucking door. It's right behind you,
They're both on that side, shouldn't it? Like,
it doesn't matter. Why is he not? I would not be wasting time. Just open the fucking door. Because even if the fucking car falls immediately, you can jump. Oh.
What the fuck did he say?
I don't. Oh,
sounded like a Hitler speech or something.
Was it something about supposed to be on vacation or something? I don't know.
I think it was a Hitler speech myself.
Dude, why do they still have a green screen on here? Like that cop, like he had a green screen behind him, I swear.
They couldn't afford to shut down the bridge another day for the close-up.
Probably right.
He don't even know he's dead. It's like the Sixth Sense in this motherfucker.
No, it's like Bill and Ted 2, man.
That's a better movie, though.
Yeah, it should have been a spinoff. We should have William Sadler show up.
What if Cosby showed up in that movie?
That'd have been great. He should get his fair opportunity to try and beat death at some games.
Who's this Christopher Reeves looking motherfucker? He's clearly looking right at him.
I know, it's pretty fucking dumb. Who does that? Is he pulling his dick out? Hey, he's pissing.
Is that what the typical cop does? He sees the aftermath of a fucking car crash and pisses on it. Fuck this. What if the only evidence left behind was a fingerprint that he's pissing on right now? Now they're never gonna find the killer. See, even if he didn't die, he was gonna die soon. He's a fucking careless fuck, walking out in front of fucking buses and shit.
See, this movie always made it seem like death wasn't too bad.
Mm-hmm. I can't fucking wait to die. I can't fucking wait. I'm gonna rape some bitches. I won't even have to put roofies in a drink anymore.
Hey, you know what we should do?
Find Bill Cosby and get him to fuck us.
Oh man.
Oh,
Let's prank call some people and see if Bill Cosby. We'll talk to some people we know. We got to call somebody. Who can we call?
I don't know. Who you want to call?
It's got to be somebody good because we aren't prepared as far as we don't have like a masked number or anything. So who can we call? Do you have anybody you would call that wouldn't recognize your shit right away? Oh, we could always call like a grocery store.
Are they open this late?
A Pizza Hut or a grocery store. Yeah, it's 11 p.m., man. Or a Walmart. How about that? Let's call a Walmart. Like, they're not going to do anything.
Should we try to do one of those, is Neil and Blow Me there? Can you page a Neil and Blow Me to come up to the front?
Yeah, let's do it. All right. Okay, so let's do it, man. Let's,
What's a funnier name, though? We need to find one that sounds like a real name.
Kneel and Blow Me? That's fine. That'll be, I don't fucking know, man.
I'll look some up on Google.
Do it real quick. This is gonna be funny.
But you can see me.
But you can see me.
But I can hear myself.
What's wrong with Daddy?
What do you mean, what's wrong with Daddy? Oh my God, where'd he go?
Daddy?
What do you mean, where'd he go? I'm right here.
He just vanished.
Great trick, Dad. Where'd you go? Wait a minute.
Okay.
And he...
Ate her tits off.
Ate her tits off.
Ate off all of her nipple. I'll be fucked if I know. A lot of bush. A lot of vagina. Amanda Banger. Let's see.
Stop it with the lights. And would you stop it, Daddy? You're scaring him.
Dude, I think you could just kind of go off the cuff. You got that list in front of you. Let's do it.
Daddy.
Buck naked.
That one's too easy and old school. Buck naked.
Buster Hyman.
That one's an old one. Buster Hyman. Yeah.
Barry McCockiner.
Barry McCockiner. That's good.
Barry McDickin.
Barry. That's a good one. Barry. I'm looking for Barry McCockiner.
Go for it. You should do it.
No, you got to do it, man. You got to do the first one. You're the pro, man.
Coxsucker.
It's so dumb. So Walmart's kind of the easy good go-to thing because we know they're 24 hours. But I wish some fucking places like GameStop were open because those fucking little kids there would be funny.
Gall E. McCock's big.
Can you think of any place besides Walmart?
I
mean, God bless that we have one place that we know for sure is open 24 hours, so that's okay. Next time, if we can do a podcast during business hours, I'd love to prank call Scott Bakula's lawyer brother in Kansas City. That Todd got the information for, that'd be funny.
Just call him right now.
His law office is closed. We can call it. But I'm pretty sure we just get like a reception desk. No, okay, so are we going to do Walmart? Is that or I guess we don't have to be limited to places in our local areas, man. We could literally call anywhere in this country that are open 24 hours.
What else is open 24 hours? I don't even know.
The White House. I'm just kidding. Fuck. Well,
Can you move your lips to something, Dad?
we could call just about anywhere in Las Vegas. Serious. Call up a hotel casino hotel. Let's do it. Oh, that's perfect because that gives you total leverage to ask for a name. Like, hi, can I get the room number for Buster Hyman? That's perfect. That's perfect. Look up the number for the Bellagio front desk.
Bellagio.
Yeah, do you know how to spell it? or the Luxor. It doesn't matter. Or Caesar's Palace. It doesn't matter. Any of them. Or we could literally call any motel. You know?
Bellagio, is that only in Vegas or is there more?
There might be one in Atlantic City. Or we could literally call any Motel 6, dude, in the country. Like, all these places have someone at the desk, right? That actually might be better because...
we're so fucking juvenile.
I was doing it. Okay, so... Do you want to go for a famous hotel? Or you want to go for like a little rundown motel?
Whatever. Give me a number and I'll call it.
Okay, cool. Hold on. I'm going to try and find a good one.
I say, old chap, you're very badly out of sync, you know.
So this is a good movie.
Please on your phone.
Oh, I'm on to something here. Hold on. The movie's ridiculous.
How's this motherfucker seeing him?
Fucking no.
Is he the devil? Dude, it's a phone call for you. I think it's the devil.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
And,
I got you a number.
this unusual tragedy occur.
United States of America planted.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Am I in heaven?
Oh, don't be silly.
970
And I'm in hell.
5
Do I come into your home and tell you some sort of inferno,
4,
some stinking...
and you got to put it on speaker so I can hear it. Put it up to the mic.
Now put this into your hand.
Welcome to the historic Stanley Hotel. For reservations, press 1. For tours, press 2. For sales, press 3. For the Cascades Restaurant, press 4. For the front desk, press 5.
There you go.
For human...
Home in the range, have we?
It's the Shining Hotel. So
Hold your temper, or else you'll slip out of sync again.
Good evening, thank you for calling Stockholm Stanley Hotel. This is Jim. How can I help you?
Yeah, can you direct me to the room of Mike
On your way to the hill.
Oxbig?
I'm sorry, sir. Do you have the room number?
Seems to
What about Max Epad?
almost always a sure sign of interest.
Max That one. I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You don't have
His name is Neil
Yeah, you-
Insuck.
It's the afterlife equivalent.
Neil inside. I'm sorry, sir. If you don't have the room number, I cannot transfer you to that. It's kind of like the privacy policy.
What about Norma Snockers?
I'm the
So, so sir, I need a room number for our hotel so I can transfer
what
you
about
to that.
Big Fat Cox with Pearly White Cum? Is he there?
I'm sorry.
Big Fat Cox with Pearly White Cum. He's my brother. I'm looking for him.
Sir, we have a policy. It's like if you can give me the room number, I can transfer
Listen
you
here.
to the room.
Listen, I don't know who you think you are, but I'm a big deal.
Yeah.
You know what my name is?
I mean, yeah, I truly understand, sir,
my
but
name's Neil Cox Pearly White Cum.
yes, but I'm sorry, sir. We have the policy for the hotel.
Hey,
I can
the
transfer you to
customer's
the room.
always right, okay? I want to talk to Norma Stitz.
Well, you might make it to Wednesday. Maybe
And,
even
sir, I like to transfer you. If you can give me the room number, the things like we have a. I cannot
Okay,
just
okay.
transfer you to.
I'll settle if you just let me talk to Ophelia Balls.
So, I'm sorry, sir. I only need a room number for that. If you can contact her, or him, and you can get a room number, I can transfer you. Or if you stay with us in our hotel, I can transfer you. But
Yeah,
I
just send me to Ophelia Rass.
Okay, it is not a girl's name. It is a boy's name.
I'm sorry, I cannot transfer you. If you can reach to him or her and told me the room number so I can transfer you, but in this case, it's about the hotel privacy policy, so I cannot transfer you to the guest.
What about Mel
truly-
Lester? Is
I-
Mel Lester there?
I truly understand what you need, but if you can give me the room number, I can transfer you, but I cannot transfer you to a specific person. I mean, they may in our hotel or may not.
Well, my name is Ida Fuchter, and I'm just looking to talk to Lana Dick. Lana Dick, let me talk to Lana.
I mean, just one moment, please, sir.
Okay.
Did he put you on hold?
Is this guy serious?
It's on my end it's broken up, so I don't know if the phone's away from the mic or if it'll sound fine in post or what.
Ask us about our weekly specials.
Are you still there?
All right, let's continue and let's wait till they answer me.
Are you talking into the mic, the phone with your voice and the?
Good evening, sir. This is the front office manager. May I have your name?
Yeah, I'm looking for Huge Orgasm.
No, may I have your name, sir?
Oh, my name is Hugh Junit.
Exactly, yes. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
That took so fucking long. How'd they not know I was
You finally
joking?
hung up?
How'd they not know I was joking?
So now you sound fine, but when you were actually on the call, I don't know, like you were a little faded and his voice was going in and out. I don't know if that's just the way I heard it over here and it'll be totally fine in post or what.
It'll be fine on the recording.
Huh?
It'll be fine on the recording.
That's so funny. So I kind of missed a lot of it, but so when I'm assuming the guy got his manager, right?
He came back and I'm like, I want to talk to Huge Erection. And he's like, no, I want to know your name. And then I brain farted, so I said, I'm Hugh G. And he's like, that's what I thought, bye. For fuck's sake.
That was the historic Stanley Hotel, man. You should have made some Shining references.
He went so long thinking I was being serious, apparently. Was he humoring me? Was that like the best call he's gotten in a while? And he was just keeping me on the phone as long as possible?
So, like, what if you worked at the Stanley Hotel front desk? Would that be cool? That'd be a pretty fun job.
I would come.
You should have said what's the room 44? What's the fucking famous room at the Stanley Hotel?
237, right?
You should have said that room number. Like, yeah, I'm looking for fucking big blue monkey ass in room whatever that is. That's funny, man. Okay, so we gotta do one more, and then we'll be good. One more, and I think we should do like a small motel. Like that's only gonna have like one person there, right? It's really quiet, like a dingy. And I'm trying to find a good one actually. So give me just a second. I wonder if the Tiki Motel that was in the first Terminator movie is still open.
Tiki.
Are you going to bed soon?
Monkey.
Oh, it's no longer around. That's all right. We'll find another one. I'm gonna find a Motel 6 in a really hillbilly state. How about Mississippi?
Look at this primitive technology they're using. Just pause the camera and he runs to another spot. Action. You look like a ghost. You're moving like a ghost would now. Cosby.
Is he really gonna taste that shit? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's some good. He's gonna get fucking drunk. See, that's what he's gonna do. That's his go-to thing. He's gonna fuck his daughter now. He's gonna just slip a roofie in that drink and say, "Here, get drunk."
You know he was railing girls her age.
Probably, I would too. I mean, if I was a rapist, I wouldn't, set an age limit. That's a joke, by the way. That's gonna be used against me one day.
Okay, Zach, I got one for you.
You want me to do it again?
Yeah, you're so good at it, dude. I would fucking bomb it.
I'm really not.
It's really funny. Once I listen to this in post and how great it comes across, I'll get the courage to do it on the next one. But you have such confidence about you. This will be the last one. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, so we got 228 4 2. Now this is a Motel 6 in Biloxi, Mississippi.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Hell yeah.
To Thursday.
Pick up the phone.
Good evening. Thanks for calling Motel 6, Biloxi, Ocean Springs.
Is this the Motel 6 in Kentucky?
No.
Oh, I'm looking for, on her knees.
Where's your dad? Everybody's been going crazy looking.
Bye.
Maybe he's dead.
That was anticlimactic.
Well, they did the right thing, man. They're not like the fucking guy.
I just asked if it was the fucking the Hotel 6 in Kentucky. Why'd they hang up on that?
What was the name you said?
I forgot the town you said, so I just said
It was
Kentucky.
Mississippi, dude.
Oh, fuck. My bad.
Yeah. So, well,
Same
see,
place.
These small town people that are sitting in front of a desk all night, they probably don't take any shit, man. We're gonna try one more since that one was a bust. We're gonna do Motel 6 in. Let's see. Is there one in Danville, Kentucky? That old town I lived in where the haunted house was? Let's see.
You're asking me like I know.
Yeah, do you know?
Yeah, I got all the Motel 6 phone numbers memorized for when I travel.
Hold on. I'm gonna find a motel in Danville, Kentucky.
All right, kids, thank you very much.
I can't believe that guy fucking talked to me that long. I just kept changing the name and they're all just goofy sounding names. Like, how could he have not known? Oh, here's one I should have used. I'm a P. Ness.
You can use it in a second.
I'm a rapist.
Oh, okay.
So what's the Cosby doing now? Is he fucking anybody yet?
I got one for you, man. There is a motel. There's a Super 8 motel in Danville, Kentucky. Let's do it. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's make sure. Fuck, man. It's so hard to get the front desk's numbers.
Yeah, put that mug of coffee down, you out. I'm gonna slap you with my dick.
So I got round 2 for you here, Zach.
All right.
We're going to change gears a little bit. I'm going to give you a number for a Super 8 motel. So we're going to go from big Stanley Overlook Shining Hotel to very, very small hole-in-the-wall motel in Danville, Kentucky. That town is the same one that housed the haunted place I told you about in the story with the girl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is like a super, everybody knows everybody in this town. Like, I'm actually shocked they have a Super 8. But let me know when you're ready, and I'll give you them digits.
I'm ready.
Here, that's good.
All right.
Elliot Hopper, please.
Yes, Mr. Hopper.
If this fucking bitch will pull off the fucking number.
Fucking bitch.
I know. Look at him. Thinks he's the Invisible Man, Chevy Chase. All right.
I don't know why he's not going around fucking chicks without him knowing. Where's the first place you'd go if you were visible?
Oh, dude, I don't fucking know, but this fucking number isn't pulling up for this damn hotel. That's all I care about. What the fuck? Oh, here it is. I got it.
The movie's just become secondary at this point.
It is. I'm down to term. I know. Okay, so for some reason he could be seen in the dark. I don't know why that makes sense, but
That doesn't make sense at all.
he's at his doctor, and he would only see his doctor if he could turn the light down, and his doctor can see him.
They had a short script and didn't know where else to go, so they can see him when it's dark out.
Maybe it's something wrong with the stuff.
All right, give me that number, motherfucker.
So,
You got it?
oh, I'm sorry. I was actually watching the fucking movie now. Make up your mind, dude. I was actually he was using the little.
Let's get this done and then we'll watch the movie.
Oh, okay, so the number is 859
I get to go across the hall.
2
Sooner Sattler, an X-ray.
8.
Thank you.
This is Danville, Kentucky. Danville, Kentucky.
Oh, she.
Thank you for calling Super 8 Danville. This is Emily.
Hey, I'm looking for my sister.
Rest your chin up against here. Put your chest up against the plate.
Do you have a room number?
I don't know the room number she's in, but her name is On a dick.
I can't transfer you without a room number, hun.
Mr. Hubbard,
Hey,
against the plate.
don't just because I fuck my sister don't mean you could treat me like some fucking asshole.
Breathe in and hold.
Put
Have a
me
good
through
night.
to my sister.
Thank you, Mr. Hubbard. Please send in the
When you start swearing at him, of course they're gonna hang up right away.
They're not as fun as the first guy was.
Okay, so maybe they don't have to like uphold with certain professionalism like the big places do, and they have to actually like keep you on the line.
What I was thinking while I was watching it, I kept picturing those movies where they're like, "Keep him on the line, we're tracing his car," and I just pictured that's why he was staying on, like they're trying to like bust me somehow.
They're not gonna fucking do it, man.
Remember that episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? The phone police.
Yeah, the phone police. I do remember that. So yeah, I think those.
I would have shit if they actually transferred me to an actual room where a chick was named that. That would have made the call even better.
Let me see here.
Oh shit, he's gonna fucking molest an old man now.
Oh,
Did he just grab his ball? He just performed like a physical on him.
he looks like a turtle.
It's Mitch McConnell.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm trying to.
You looking for another one?
Yeah, that one was a bust, dude. Guys, do one more. Okay, fine. No more hotels. Let me see here.
What if somebody's look at that effect? Somebody's listening to this like, I really wanted to hear a commentary of Ghost Dad.
See, we're actually doing inappropriate commentary because we're not showing any respect to Bill Cosby, you see. Let's see if there's Walmarts in Canada.
Oh yeah?
We'll do one in Quebec.
Hey. What's the Canadian accent? How does that go? It's like
They're fucking closed, man. The ones in Canada don't stay open. This is so stupid. I'm trying to find an exciting location.
Hey, buddy. I'd have to talk like Terrence and Phillip. I'm not your guy, buddy. I'm not your buddy, guy.
I want to find a really ghetto Walmart. So we get like an...
Get a Walmart. That is what you are. Coming from afar.
Okay, so...
Reaching for the star.
How about Walmart in East St. Louis?
East St. Louis.
Yeah, it's pretty ghetto.
That's where Nellie's from. Maybe that's what I should act like I'm Nellie and ask them if they ran out of Band-Aids. I need some more to put on my face.
He's an Illinois. He's not. I don't think he's an East St. Isn't East St. Louis? Doesn't that cover Illinois?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, so whatever. We're gonna call this one. Okay, this one's in Illinois.
All right. What do you want me to say to them?
You can just do the same thing. Just do the same thing, man. Fucking. Okay, ready for it?
Okay, let me find a name that sounds realistic.
Okay.
Dick Sucker. Does that sound realistic?
No, that one's gonna blow your cover right away, dude.
Dildo.
No, that's horrible.
What was the one I said I was gonna say and then I didn't? Or I think I did actually. Yeah.
Oh, it was the. I can't remember.
Rosie O cunt. Does that sound real? Rosie O cunt.
No, that one's gonna blow your cover right away, man.
Stick it in ya.
That's not even a name.
That's on here.
What was? Come on, we got to do better than this. Just go off the cuff, man. Just try not to do something.
Toss my salad. Is Toss a real name?
No, that's why it doesn't sound good. That's all right. Just go off the cuff. I'm gonna give you the number, and you do what you do. Okay.
All right.
Okay, this will be the last one. I swear, everybody. Then we'll get to Ghost Dad. Okay, the number is 618 4 4. This is in Collinsville, Illinois, so it's really random.
All right.
Go away.
Thank you for calling your local Walmart. We appreciate your business and look forward to the opportunity to serve you in our store. For pharmacy, press 1. For electronics, press 2.
Thank you for calling your Collinsville Walmart Pharmacy. To request a refill, press 1.
Dude, the
If you are a
pharmacy's closed,
prescriber,
dude.
press 2.
Why would you call the
For
pharmacy?
hour.
I just picked one, damn it.
You gotta do the electronics or something.
Alright.
Amateur.
I was gonna ask for some dank
Thank you
drugs,
for
though.
calling your local Walmart. We appreciate your business and look forward to the opportunity to serve you in our store.
Yes, you do. All the time, loud and clear. What about last Friday? What about last Saturday night?
They're lazy at Walmart, man. Like, seriously, they might not answer.
Answer the phone.
Answer the phone. Dude, people at Walmart, they don't give a fuck, seriously. That was probably a bad idea.
They gives no fuck.
Okay, scrap this. I got one that they will answer. This will be the last one. I swear, we're going to try one more time. Round 2, Zach. Let's do it. I've got a number here. We're going to have you call.
Every round is round 2.
I know. We haven't had a proper round 2. Okay, this is the last one, I swear. We're going to be calling CVS on Times Square. So they are open 24 hours. Somebody will answer the phone. And whenever you're ready for them digits, I got them for you.
Go ahead.
212 2 Okay, make this one good.
Thank you for calling CVS Pharmacy, located at 14 New York, New York. The pharmacy is currently closed. To refill a prescription, press 1.
baby.
Prescribers, press 2.
I
Pharmacy,
gave no.
press 3.
Hold on.
Maybe I
Non-pharmacy
can leave a
calls,
message.
press 4.
4.
Minute Clinic, press 5.
Press 4.
Please hold while we transfer your call.
Goodness gracious, man. It's a lot of work pranking people.
Good evening. This is CBS Anastasia speaking. How can I help you?
Yeah, I ran out of my my antipsychotic you got me on.
I'm sorry?
I need a prescription. I'm seeing the pink robots again.
Okay, you have to call back in the morning, sir.
Oh, can you just give me something real quick? I'll be right there.
No, we're not. The pharmacy isn't open right
The
now.
pink
pharmacy
robots,
doesn't
though, they
open.
got big cocks and they're shitting all over my front porch.
Okay, but it doesn't open until 10
Oh,
o'clock,
shit,
okay, sir?
he jumped at me.
All right, sir.
Hey.
Okay. You pretty much you let that one go.
I suck at this.
Okay, no more. The fucking first guy was the best.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was just taking it.
We should have quit while we were ahead, really.
Maybe. Dude, it was always funny on YouTube when you see the ones where it's like prank calling the pizza places.
Mm-hmm.
Or the Chinese restaurants. So yeah, this movie, it's basically like The Invisible Man at this point.
We just showed up. The movie's almost over. Not really.
It ain't almost over. Are you fucking kidding me, man? We got 40 minutes.
What the fuck?
It's actually kind of cool looking.
He's a ghost now so he could get blown by the wind. He wasn't doing that earlier in the movie.
Is that Omar Gooding? I gotta find out. It's driving me crazy, man. Let me see.
That's Omar. I know Omar.
It is Omar Gooding. It is. What?
He's a good motherfucker.
It says here Jonathan Brandis is in this movie.
Jonathan Brandis, really?
But I haven't seen him.
I didn't either.
Where he at?
Is he dead too in the movie?
No.
He's another ghost dad.
So fucking stupid, man. What do we got as far as trivia in this movie?
Raven Simone auditioned for the role of Amanda Hopper.
And she couldn't get it even though she works with the fucking guy?
She was rejected as too young, but Bill Cosby liked her so much that he put her in the show. He's like, I'm gonna fucking roofie that someday. Steve Martin was originally set to star as Elliot Hopper, with John Badham directing. Steve Martin.
I could see this as a Steve Martin movie too, which is funny.
But Steve Martin said no because he didn't have a fantasy about being an invisible guy fucking women.
It would have been a totally different movie if it had Steve Martin, because it wouldn't have been like a, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't have like a black family and a black, you know what I'm saying? It would have been like a white thing.
Nobody would be watching it, just like nobody talks about or watches it now.
Yeah, people were only talking
For some reason, I was like, yeah, nobody would have ever seen it if it was Steve Martin. They might have, but they definitely wouldn't be talking about it. But then I realized they don't talk about it now.
Do you remember in the movie Serial Mom where there was the old lady that went to the rental shop that Matthew Lillard worked at, and she was returning a copy of Ghost Dad, and Matthew Lillard was getting on to her about not rewinding the tapes, and there's fines, and she's like, "Oh, I just love Bill Cosby films."
Bill Cosby. Did you hear that fucking, what's his name now? God has been, they're saying he fucking sexually assaulted somebody or something.
Oh, you mean Morgan Freeman?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, not assaulted. I've been reading about that. It's just harassment. They're saying harassment and verbal stuff. And I don't know, man. I think this one has to slide because he released a statement, and I don't know, man. I just think he probably said some old man shit, some flirty shit.
Hopefully he said, "Why don't you sit on my dick and we'll see who comes first." That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, in his statement, he legit was saying things like, "Look, I fear that an 80-year, my entire last 80 years or whatever, is going to be undone by something like this." And it's like, and he was just, you know, basically saying, like me, I try and make people feel comfortable. I said some jokes. I guess they came off the wrong way. Lesson learned. I don't know.
But you gotta wonder, like, the mind of somebody that comes out with that, because it's like, you gotta know he was fucking joking, or even if he wasn't, he came on to you and you said no because it didn't happen apparently. So what's the point of even bringing it up?
As far as an accusation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's no point. I mean, the Bill Cosby thing I get, but there's no point in somebody with words and saying jokes that maybe made you uncomfortable or whatever. And you might not have said anything about it to his face. There's no point in bringing it up other than to just, I don't know, probably get money for a story.
Yeah.
You know, those tabloids buy stories.
Ha.
Oh, dude, it's like Salem's Lot, the window scene.
I don't think I've seen that movie all the way through.
I want to say they put Salem's Lot on Shudder. I saw a post on like their social media or something, and it was a update where they had mentioned all the movies that are now on Shudder for this month, and it was looking mighty attractive. I'm like, oh, I might have to get Shudder again for a month.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of new stuff on there. I think it was like every single fucking Stephen King thing.
Really?
Like, oh, dude, it was. I think it's where I saw it. Salem's Lot. I think it was like Stephen King everything.
I think if they show the Joe Bob thing on their live feed, people won't even have to pay to see it because the live feed is free. Only
really?
the on demand stuff costs $6 a month or whatever. So I would assume they'd probably want people to pay for it, since it's an original thing that they're probably gonna put money into.
Look at that effect. It's like Casper, the movie.
It's genius.
Bill Cosby's a racist too. Look at him choking out Whitey. Oh, look at his mouth. He's getting ready for the cock.
He's gonna fucking slip it in, baby. He's gonna sodomize that mouth. See, if you were a ghost and you could come out of phones, you could stick your dick in anything. You could like body fuck him.
He's like Freddy Krueger, man.
Yeah. It showed his face come back, but his hand just pulls out. Inconsistency. Fuck this movie. I say we quit.
We're almost over. I know you wanted to do Jack instead, but
Jack is a good movie.
I don't think it is.
And he's not even in that much of it.
I don't think it's a great movie at all.
It's fun.
It's just an okay. It's just kind of an eh.
Jack, you ever get a boner?
Yeah, I get a boner. Oh, let me ask Jack that.
What is it he says?
I don't fucking remember.
He goes, no, but I'm thinking about asking for one for Christmas.
I don't know. It's not a good movie.
And then Bill Cosby opens his mouth open wide and starts fucking sucking John Williams. Fucking what's his name?
John Williams? Cock? John Williams cock
whatever
too?
His name is. Whatever. Robin Williams. They got the same name.
That's funny. Francis Ford Coppola. He directed that piece of shit.
That's a good movie.
Isn't that weird?
No. It's weird that you don't like it, though. I think it's a flaw in your wiring. I think your brain chemistry is all fucked up because you don't like that movie. You're defective. You should get some fucking, some kind of anti-defective ointment or pill. I know how much you love the pharmaceuticals.
I don't quite understand the twist that's going to happen, the development with the daughter there, right there, because she's going to become all weird and she's going to be like, I want to be dead too. I don't know what comes over, and she basically...
It's like that episode of The Twilight Zone. Why wouldn't you want to be dead? It looks fun in this movie. What if this movie caused like mass suicides among children? And fucking this could have all backfired years ago. They could be like, all the parents could be like, fuck Bill Cosby. You don't remember the great fucking mass suicide of 1990 or 89 when that movie came out? All the kids were offing themselves. I walked into my fucking 3-year-old son's crib and saw him hanging by his fucking neck with his cock in his hand. It was that fucking movie. Fuck him.
All right. Oh, was that fucking Roach from People Under the Stairs?
I thought you meant Roach from Next Friday.
No, he's dead too, man. All right.
Yeah. I think he did commit suicide. Ironically, he wasn't in a crib though, and he probably didn't have his cock in his hand.
Oh fuck, man. There's already comments on our Retro Rampage we just posted today, and I'm afraid to read them just in case.
I'll look at them first and let you know if they're spoiler friendly.
No, I'm not too. Yeah, I mean you can if you want.
They could literally spoil the entire game with just 2 words, and you'd be like, fuck.
No, yeah, I don't. Please don't. I'll try and read a few comments though. Not those. We'll save those for the Retro Rampage. But let me see what we got here. Jeez, man, I don't know when the last time we read some of this stuff is. Let me just kind of go through it here.
The 2 I'm seeing aren't spoilers. One of them's asking about Revival House and how long it's been a thing.
Okay, so we can address that one here in a second. And let me go through. Fuck. What is this on?
He's Squirrely, wait, look. A key.
What was it? Okay, so we got some comments on our stay tuned commentary.
I would kill for a Stay Tuned documentary.
Okay, so here we go. Starting off with Adrian Mendoza, a faithful listener. Thank you so much. He goes, just like you, Aaron, I always completely forgot about this film. I'm pretty sure I saw this at the movie theater. This is a pretty good movie. I found it on YouTube. Here's the link. Oh, cool. He gave us a link.
You sounded like Tommy Wiseau when you said that.
I know.
This is a pretty good movie.
That wasn't intentional. I literally fucking forgot a word or two, and it made it. That's all it takes to sound like you're missing a brain cell. Have either of you seen Mom and Dad Save the World? It stars Jeffrey Jones and came out the same year as Stay Tuned.
It sounds familiar, actually.
Would you ever do a commentary on Coneheads or Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead? Did we bring those up on that commentary? It sounds...
We've talked about doing Coneheads a long time ago, but we never did.
And I brought up Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead, I think, on this commentary because it reminded me of the 90s. I think that would be really fun to do. So yeah, we've been talking about those for a while. I think Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead would be a really cool one to do.
Coneheads would too, I think.
Coneheads would be great too.
Would you fuck the daughter Conehead?
Look, okay. Oh yeah, she was kind of hot, man. Would you let her ram your ass?
With her head, yes.
Oh, I have a feeling you're the one that responded to the Brattlesnake. He asked, "May I ask why did you do this movie out of curiosity?" And you just responded, "Ritter, baby."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, John Ritter, man. Zach's been talking about doing that movie for a long time, and yeah, we just finally kind of landed on it. So, and yeah, Ritter, baby. And then we have here, Mystery Mortals commented, I liked this movie as a kid. I downloaded it a couple of years ago and I couldn't finish it. It was so bad. LOL. Did you ever get to try to see the movie I asked you about, See No Evil, Hear No Evil, 1989? I loved that movie when I saw it as a kid and it's still funny.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, neither have I. So we'll have to kind of put that on the log.
That has what's his name in it, right? Willy Wonka guy.
Ooh. It has Gene Wilder?
Gene Wilder, yeah.
Okay. We'll have to put that one in the queue. Sorry, yeah, we get recommendations and they kind of stack up. But yeah, so he goes, I love that movie when I saw it as a kid and it's still funny. Also, I don't know if you have ever heard or mentioned it before, but have you ever listened to the Edward Furlong CD he did as a kid? It's on YouTube.
We talked about that.
Yeah, we've talked about it. It's ridiculous. We played it on some of the podcasts, actually.
Dude, I think we've discovered it around the time we put out that fucking Zombie King commentary.
Yeah, I know we did, and yeah, so we played it. Did we actually put it in like post in one of our commentaries?
Yeah,
we
put one of the songs in.
Riverman bought the CD. He bought a copy of it off Amazon. It was Korean only or something, like it was an Asian thing that it was released, and it looks absolutely horrible. I mean, I can only imagine like
look at his smile.
Yeah, it's really awkward. Looks like he's getting his dick sucked. Oh, anyway, Mr. Immortals, he goes on to also say in a separate comment, also, while listening to this, when you speak of Pet Sematary, I'm actually so excited for the new one. I know it could be bad being a remake, but I love both those two movies, and I'm currently listening on YouTube. Someone uploaded a Pet Sematary BBC radio book. It's awesome. They have voice acting for all the characters. It's very well done. That's actually fucking cool, man. I might check that out sometime.
They just made a new audio, an unabridged version, a new audio book of that, and it's the dude that does Dexter doing the reading.
Oh, Michael C. Hall, whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm.
Or yeah, something like that. So far, what I listened to there isn't much different from the movie, except the old man has a wife, and so far the movie isn't far from the book, other than minor things. Yeah, I've mentioned that too. I read Pet Sematary back in the day, and the movie is the most faithful Stephen King book adaptation there is.
Mm-hmm.
It really is.
You think whenever they remake it, it's gonna have a cat running at the camera going, ah, making a noise like it was Pennywise?
No, I don't know.
Remember there was just multiple scenes where he just darts towards the camera and makes a noise?
The only thing that is different, I think, is right, is what he was saying is Judd had a wife in the movie. That's really the big difference. And I remember there being a little sequence where he got a hand job in the bathtub from his wife.
Did we see him come?
Yeah, in the book, yeah.
Yes!
And he's like, and he ejaculated like a fountain.
the old man come, and he was in a bath, so it was all over his body from then on out.
When he got up out of the tub and it was like, oh, I've been there, man. Fuck.
Soggy gravy all over you when you get out of the bathtub.
Let me see what else I got here. Hold on.
Is this a scene where he's gonna fuck his kids?
Oh, we need to be careful about. We need to actually be sure to post links when we do episodes of Tales from the Crypt and things like that. If they're on YouTube, we should maybe put those links a little up clear. We had Joey Wilkerson here saying basically he wanted to watch that commentary, but he only had 1 through 4 on DVD. I'm like, hey man, it's on YouTube. We put it in there right there. And so then I think he listened to it. So what else we got here? Oh, what do we got here? This is an old one. We got somebody named DA. He made a comment on the Philip Anselmo interview I did a long time ago. He goes, I'm on the same level when it comes to remakes, but I actually enjoyed Evil Dead, to be honest. The violence was brutal and totally relentless in this remake. One of the few remakes I actually enjoyed, but for real horror movies, people should check out Black Christmas from 74, Prince of Darkness from 87, and of course The Thing, to only name a few. I have to agree with everything you said except for the Evil Dead remake, but I respect your opinion because you weren't an asshole about it like that one fucker.
He does have good. That's the best thing about it is the gore.
Yeah, the end sequence, even though it's really stupid, it's kind of cool with the rain coming down and the chainsaw in the mouth and shit. Like that whole sequence is pretty cool. Let's see. Josh James commented on our fucking Turtles 3 commentary. Your mother sucks turtle cocks in hell. Let's see. Scout Taylor Compton interview. Snowball 323 says, well, Blumhouse's Halloween will be here in 4.5 months. H3 will never happen. Thank God. You know what's funny? I'm not saying this guy did because he didn't, but
in that video you asked her about H3. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so, but it's funny though, this guy, I'm not saying this guy did it at all, or this gal, I don't really know if it's a guy or girl, but sometimes people will comment on really old videos without much context of it being older. Like, I'll give you a good example here that really pisses me off. Hold on. Somebody said, this guy named Liberals Are Traitors, he's gonna be good friends with you, Zach. He says, on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 commentary, the turtles look like the Chuck E. Cheese players. Dude, I wish we would have said that, because they do. They look like the fucking Chuck E. Cheese band.
I've never been to Chuck E. Cheese.
But you've never seen the band?
I've seen the mascot, yeah.
Okay, but I'm saying they have a band. They have an animatronic band that plays on stage.
I don't know if I've seen that.
And it's dead on. So him calling the turtles those things, it's fucking perfect. And I wish we would have said it. Here's what I'm talking about. Somebody that doesn't have any context, he comments on our Stephen Jeffries interview that the Lush did.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I wasn't even here. I wasn't even there for that. That was the Lush and Riverman doing that one. And this is all the way back from 2012. And he goes, sorry, this video is horrible. The background makes it nearly impossible to hear him. Didn't want to strain my ears and get that uncomfortable feeling just to try and make out half of what he was saying. Maybe you want to keep that in mind next time. It's not the best idea to give an interview at a noisy atmosphere such as this.
It's pretty constructive criticism.
I know, but look at this. I've seen other interviews before like this, but usually the person being interviewed talks louder, so his answers don't get all muffled in the background audio. I didn't disagree with them. I responded, but what I said was, well...
You should have been like, yeah, that was the Lush. All the shortcomings this show ever does falls on him. He was a fuck up.
No, but this is what I summed it out to.
That should just be the meme. We should just be like, yeah, that's a Lush. Anytime, even now, if someone's like, you guys fucked up here, it's like, oh, that was the Lush's fault, my bad. He wrote my show notes that day.
It was constructive, but like I said, this is Philip Pirokowski. I say, well, consider the age of this video. We agree with you. This was our first convention, so we were green around the gills and overestimated the gain on the mic, etc., etc. And you could browse through interviews on this channel that took place later, and you'll see that we did quickly learn from that lesson. As far as the loud environment, sometimes you can't avoid it at events like this, but that's why you mic both the guests with appropriate noise reduction, etc., etc. Shirt mics, things like that, you know. Thanks for watching what you did, you know. So basically I said, look, I get it. I agree with you, but this video is fucking like 8 years old. It's like we fucking learned. They all sound much better after that one. So, but I wonder. I've never actually watched that interview all the way through. I wonder if Lush asked him about sucking dicks.
Hopefully. I want to see a fucking Stephen Jeffries porn.
What was his fucking name?
I want to see the cock he's rocking. His last name was Ritter. Not to be confused with the late great John.
Let me go ahead and read now. Typically, I would read these Retro Rampage comments on Retro Rampage itself, but since they're very general, I'll go ahead and read them. Well, one of them isn't. One of them's game related. Liberals are traitors. He also said, you guys need to play Shadow Warrior. Zach will love it with so many dick jokes. It's hilarious. I'm sure he will. Gamer Guy Reviews. This is the guy that he asked a general question about us. He says, question, but how long has Revival House / Behind the Mask been around? See, he gets it. It's two different things. I subscribed to this glorious channel a couple of months ago, and I am just wondering because it seems like you guys have been around for some time. That's a great question, Gamer Guys Reviews. I appreciate it, and thank you for calling it glorious. We've been around for since 2011, so it's been 7 years, give or take. I don't think the YouTube came out right away. The YouTube was probably around 2012, so maybe 6 years, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, so.
And it wasn't called Revival House. It was just BTM.
BTM, Behind the Mask, and all that stuff, which, you know, I think he clearly gets, which is cool. Yeah, so we've been around a while. We started off doing the Behind the Mask podcast, then which is, you know, we still do like we're doing right now, doing film commentaries and things like that. We have.
There was like a year or two when there was no Behind the Mask podcast coming out. The only thing you were doing was that shitty Walking Dead show. The Walking Dead sucks.
But those podcasts were good though.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, they were. The show sucks though.
The show sucks, but it was so funny because, and I think that's why we actually got listeners on that one, because I think unintentionally we became the only like hate podcast for the show. Most people just stroked it off, and it literally did. I mean, I was always fair with it, but man, the last couple seasons, we were all just fucking grumpy old men about it. And Pat was so funny. Like, I'd love to be able to record with Pat again.
I want to get Pat, and we should do like a music-related episode.
Yeah, man, I would love to. Yeah, there was so many times I wanted to do just a podcast for music, but there's just, we can't. Like, it's just too much. And, you know, it becomes a thing where it's like, okay, we're going to do this one once a week too. And then when it doesn't, right, and it's inconsistent, you feel like you got egg on your face. So
I'm okay with doing one once every 2 months.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, just kind of every now and again. But yeah, maybe I can get Pat to do some stuff with me and River when I go see those guys in September. So we'll see. But yeah, I mean, that's the only crappy thing, I guess, about the Walking Dead podcast is I don't know how relevant they're going to be like for long periods of time after the show ends, right? It was really kind of the podcast where it's like
a lot of the episodes that are on the podcast feed aren't there anymore. And the ones that were put on YouTube, I re-put there, but there were some that he put on the podcast and never put on YouTube, and then some that he put on YouTube and never put on the podcast.
Really?
Yeah, like he would remember one of them and then forget the other.
Oh, so we lost some of them permanently?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking dog shit. That hurts my spirit.
Well, no one's gonna listen to him now.
Well, I mean, yeah, like I said, they were sort of like flash in the pan podcasts. Like they were pretty much only good as you were watching the show. Yeah, so thanks everybody for commenting. I think all but a few of those people, you guys are all new listeners. So thank you guys for joining in, and check out all the other shit too. You know, like I said, we have this going on. We have the Retro Rampage. We got, fuck man, what's this? We have another comment I didn't see here. Gooba Jungle Boy.
Fuck yeah.
He says, Zeke the plumber before he lost his nose, and he put like an emoji, the red emoji with a dick nose. Yeah,
Nice.
thanks for watching that too. Yeah, so everybody, if you guys really do like the channel, please guys follow the links here on YouTube. If that's where I'm reading these comments. Follow the links you're gonna find in the videos.
Cosby's fucking himself in the ass on this movie. This is a family film. Sorry, I cut you off there.
But you know what kills me though is he's totally better once his spirit goes back in his body. Like his body isn't all fucked up from falling off a bridge. You know, you know what I mean? Don't you think he still have like the broken bones and shit?
They nursed his body back to health.
No, see, he doesn't have a bruise on him, man. But
now he's the one roofied fuck. Now we're gonna fuck you.
Anyway, let me go ahead and finish what I was gonna say. Everybody, especially you newbies out there, if you guys liked what you heard, please click on the iTunes links that we're throwing on all these videos. Head over there. You're going to get these podcasts in a lot better format over there. Or wherever you get podcasts, just please leave us reviews over there. 5-star ratings. Want them so bad.
Oh, well, I sent this to you and Josh and Riverman. Like around the time like they finally started talking about him getting arrested. It kind of came out that like, oh, he had a bit where he was talking about giving Spanish fly to a girl, and it was one of his bits, and it was on a comedy album, and it was like, oh, it's funny, like drugging a girl and fucking her while she's drugged, and then I it's terrible, but I couldn't help but laugh at the name of the album.
I've tried, but I can't.
You remember what it was?
No, what is it?
It's true. It's true.
Oh.
It's like he was admitting it to us without having to come right out and say it. It's true. It's true. That's terrible.
And she's all better, man.
Far out.
They're acting like this is crazy. Like, oh, hey, is that Lisa Bonet? Was that doctor in the background, Lisa Bonet?
I didn't see.
It fucking looked just like her. I wish I could see her again because I'm not rewinding the movie bit. What?
Who's Lisa Bonet again?
The angel heart chick from the Cosby Show.
Is it one of his daughters?
Yeah, the middle daughter. No, sorry, he had 4 daughters. But yeah, the
one that went to the other show.
Yeah, a different world. Look at that. Did you ever see that fucking recently released footage of OJ basically admitting to the murders on an interview with Fox News?
Yeah, he's like fucking dancing around. Like, he's just fucking like playing with the English language. Like, oh, I did. This is hypothetical though. But when I did it.
Yeah. And that's what he was.
Dude, can you imagine like if someone you love died and they thought it was you, even entertaining, like, hypothetically, like, oh, if I would have done it, like, that would offend the fuck out of anybody. And he wrote a whole book about, like, oh, if I did it.
Well, that's why the book got scrapped. I mean, and that's why Fox never aired that interview, because I think this was, like, what, I don't know, man, what? It was some years back, but they never aired it because, yeah, the book got scrapped and it was just in bad taste. If I had done it, I think that's what the book was actually titled. And yeah, it was literally him recounting.
Is he foaming out the mouth? Or did he just get done sucking a dick?
How did he survive? The whole fucking thing went over.
It seems like this might be a real crackhead they just got to be in the movie. That might have been the guy that turned Cosby on to the shit. Like, oh, you ever drop this in a drink?
Yeah, he was doing it way before this.
His lips look like someone like poured peroxide on a cut.
So he had this movie at the height of the Cosby Show, and it's really not a very good movie.
I've seen better. It's not terrible.
Yeah, it's not terrible, but it's not good. But like I said, if you're going to have a movie that's pretty subpar, at least do what this one did and make it an hour and 20 minutes long, you know?
It's probably like, if they ever put this out on Blu-ray, they should use this as like the tagline. One of the best family comedies starring a serial rapist you'll ever see.
Oh, if they re-release it.
I'd do that.
Yeah, Bill Cosby. If we wanted to do a Cosby exploitation, he would really only have like a few movies that I could really think of.
I wouldn't even thought of this movie. This is the only movie I know him in. I would have thought of his stand-up movie before this.
Yeah, what's the Leonard movie?
Leonard 6.
Yeah, that one.
Leonard Part 6. I saw that in the trivia.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Anyway, Ghost Dad, everybody. Like I said, I don't know, in honor of Bill Cosby's time in prison, do you think Bill Cosby being old, that's going to prevent him from getting a dick in his mouth in jail?
I don't know. They might have some people that are like, I always dreamed of fucking Bill Cosby. I can't pass this up.
Do you think he's not going to be in general population? There's no way.
Probably not.
No. Let me do a quick, what I wanted to do, I want to ask you a few lightning round questions to end the podcast.
Lightning round. What's this? It's like a 20 questions.
Well,
Q&A.
I couldn't cook up 20, but I have a handful here, and I'm just going to ask you them really quick, and you're going to get 2 options, and you have to, without thinking too hard about it, you just got to give me one of the options, and we'll move right along, okay?
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Fuck Cosby's ass or mouth?
Ass.
Eat Jello or Cosby's ass?
Jello.
Fuck Bill Cosby's pussy or Felicia Rashad's suck Felicia Rashad's dick?
Who's Felicia Rashad?
That was his wife on the Cosby Show. So
I'd fuck her all day.
No. You didn't listen to the question. You got to fuck Bill Cosby's pussy, or you have to suck Felicia Rashad's dick.
I'd suck her dick if she has one.
Okay. So can you imagine that if you had to fuck Bill Cosby, but he had a pussy?
That'd be amazing.
Okay. All right. Pudding pop or black cock?
Black cock, baby.
Raven Simone then or now?
Now. Then she was a kid.
Let's see. Throat Cosby's cock or Cosby shits on your chest?
Cosby shits on my chest.
Would that be a hot Cosby?
Fuck yeah.
Was that a South Park gag?
I remember like a Cosby sweater.
What is that? That's why you told me this, where somebody vomits.
You eat a bunch of colorful food or something, and then you vomit it onto their chest.
That's fucking gross, man. Let me see.
This song is banging, though.
Oh, it's old school R&B, man. Some guy in front of a grocery store, he was trying to sell CDs. I assumed to raise money for church because because of what he was selling, but he was pitching his product hard, and I never know what to say when people come at you a certain way with a sales pitch, especially when you're just trying to go grocery shopping, you're trying to enter,
Mm-hmm.
And this guy's like, "Hey, young brother, do you like Christian music?" And I'm like, I literally was like deer in the headlights, like,
you mean like Zayo?
I was literally, as I was going in the door, I was like, and he kind of, I left his vision, his vantage point.
You got any Norma Jean CDs?
Well, that was my point. As I was like, I don't know, maybe, and I kind of like walked away from it. It was kind of rude, but I didn't know what to say because Christian music isn't a genre to me.
Yeah,
like it's like when people like, I get it. You could tell by the way he dressed and everything else, and it was for church. He was probably talking about gospel or like Christian R&B or something.
Maybe he had some Creed.
But, he was probably talking about Christian gospel R&B or whatever. So, I don't know. And then when I came back out, he got me again. He was kind of laughing at me, trying to sell me again. And I told him, I said, dude, Christian music isn't a genre. What kind of music is it? Like, I'm not just going to buy something because it's Christian. Mm-hmm. That's my thing. And I'm not knocking that at all. But I'm just saying, like, are we talking about Third Day? Are we talking about Christian rock, which is garbage? Are we talking about like Boys to Men Christian R&B? Are we talking about like Norma Jean, like you said? Like I said, it's just one of those things. I don't know. I'm not gonna buy it just because. Do you like Buddhist rock, Zach?
Hell yeah!
You like Muslim rock, Zach?
Hell yeah!
I don't know. It's just kind of weird to me.
What's that song that goes, I like pop? That's getting cut out probably.
No, don't cut it out. But anyway,
here's a funny like a couple like years ago, like high school age, we were thinking of like a band name, and this will probably end up getting cut out, but we were like, we got to think of the most offensive band name we can, and mine was I Fucked the Prophet Muhammad.
Don't cut that out.
That was the name of it.
Don't cut that out.
What if we get somebody trying to blow us up now?
Well then,
They got to come to 3 different states.
Zach lives in everybody.
That's getting cut out now.
You can cut that part out.
But yeah, I was like, I fucked the Prophet Muhammad. They were like, dude, that's good. That's a good one.
Metal. Anyway, like once again, we want to say thank you for everybody listening and everybody that was new that tuned in as well. Like I said, follow them iTunes links. Leave us a 5-star rating and feedback. And if you do on the iTunes, let us know here in the YouTube comments. We'll be sure to vouch for you guys and give you guys credit. And also, if you guys have Android or whatever, we're also on Google Play and we're on Stitcher. So we don't want to leave any of you guys out. That's really all I got. Check out Mac and Zach Save the World at Zach's other podcast. You guys got a new episode underway? Did you guys end up recording a week or two ago?
We recorded one, and then Mitchell fucked up, and his recording got fucked up. So we're going to have to do another one.
Oh, it totally botched?
Yeah.
What the fuck is his problem, man?
I think because whenever he was exporting it, he said he accidentally fucking canceled it. So I said, oh, just re-export it. And then I think he fucking sent me the wrong one and then deleted them both or something.
Was he pissed or was he just like, eh?
I don't know.
Did you guys do Munchie too?
No, we ended up doing Stilling Harvard.
Oh, okay. And check out our most recent videos. Like I said, if you guys are on YouTube or iTunes, just scroll down. But we recently put up Twilight Zone episode. We're doing these mini commentaries on occasion now, which are kind of fun. Twilight Zone was the most recent one. What was the episode called again?
Long Distance Caller.
Long Distance Caller. And that was very good as well. And what I want to do, Zach, is here soon, I think we should just take a night to do 3 or 4 of those bad boys, have a blitz. Mm-hmm. Make a little marathon. It'd be fun. But anyway, that's all we got. We'll check you guys out next time. Zach, you got a final word?
Check out the Retro Rampage we just put up.
Oh yeah, Retro Rampage. We got that show as well. That's us doing game playthroughs, and that's video. That's strictly YouTube right now. And we just did Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain, and it was a lot of fun. We got through the entire prologue, intro garbage. So that was a lot of fun. Check that out as well. And that'll be it. Bye bye puppets. Until next time.